everyone, and welcome to the Appearance Commission for the Village of Skokie on this July 14, 2021. This is the Appearance Commission. The function of this committee is to review the appearance of your property, the revisions to your property as it might appear to the public. To that end, we hope that you brought samples along, color samples, texture samples, etc., to help us come to a decision about your submittal. We've also invited neighbors on either side of your property to come and participate, and if there are any who are interested, and give their comments as well. We also take into account the comments of the staff, and we have those comments here, and we read those into the record prior to the beginning of each case. Julie, I forgot to ask, would you mind reading the comments as we start? Thank you. I should also say that anyone in the audience who expects to give any testimony tonight of any kind, I will ask you to rise so that you can be sworn in. So if you're going to give some testimony tonight or say anything, please rise. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give tonight is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Okay, before we get started, can I get someone to make a motion regarding the minutes of the meeting of June 9th?
I would submit that we approve the meeting minutes of June 9th as written.
Does anyone second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No opposed, so passed. So the first case tonight, 2021-040A, has been asked to be continued to a future date. The second case is 2021-016A at 9101 Karlov Avenue.
Staff has no concerns with the design. The location and width of the driveway and the turning radius from the street to the driveway will need to be reviewed prior to the issuance of a permit.
And I should say also that the petitioners should come forward to the podium.
Come on, Tony.
And feel free to tell us a little bit about.
Code requires 28 feet. I have a lot more than 28 feet. I have 28 feet in easement. I'm 20. I forgot the exact measurement, but there's an easement, which is I'm allowed to use. Plus, I have more than 28 feet, I believe.
You're speaking to the driveway,
Right.
yeah, which we noted in our report, but it's not necessarily germane to the Appearance Commission's review. So I think there's a path for approval, for the driveway, but we will address that at the permit stage.
Okay, so.
Perfect. So that was for information only.
Oh,
And subject to plan review by zoning. So good luck with that.
thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Do we need to do a motion to approve it?
Is there any
Was it
approval
approved
necessary
last-
for that?
It was last time it was approved, right?
Oh, okay, I apologize. I was just speaking to the driveway, but this is a new residential construction. And the plans.
Fine.
Yeah.
Come on back, sir.
Come back, yeah.
We had seen it before.
I'm sorry?
We saw this 2 months ago. I think.
Is that, yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
we saw it before.
Yeah.
We approved it before.
The only thing,
Yeah.
the one before, we had 2-car garage, which was on the north side.
Yes.
We moved the garage to the south side because I have a buyer that's what he wanted, so we did that.
So the elevations changed, therefore we brought it back. I apologize.
Okay. All right. Sorry for the confusion. confusion,
good.
folks.
So what's two-car garage, now it's three-car garage.
Okay.
Basically, everything else stayed the same mostly.
And is that right, Matt? We approved it previously, materials, I mean, this is new construction, so.
Yeah,
Everything's the same.
Except for the garage.
Yeah, and just that elevation has changed.
Alright.
And you approved without any conditions.
Okay, well then, Julie, you
I don't have a
remember
problem
last
with
time
it.
around, you wanna make a motion this time around?
Okay, I make a motion that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case 2021-016A at 9101 Karlov as submitted.
thank you.
Does anyone have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Good luck, it's
No
gonna be
opposed.
beautiful.
So passed.
Thank you.
Now you're free to go, again.
Well, I'm gonna sit on
Thanks, Tony.
The next case is 2021-043A at 7411 Costner Avenue.
Staff has concerns with this project. The addition was built without a permit, and staff has concerns that it does not meet the overhang setback and building code requirements. Staff recommends removal of the addition or redesign to meet zoning setback requirements.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. I used to have there like that small one that to cover the snow, okay, in the back door. And when the snow comes and fall down, and I call my construction guy to come fix, put new one. And I asked him if you need a permit. He said, no, you don't need permit because it's a back. And I said, okay, I never did those things before in my life, okay? I give him $8,000 cash and never saw his face again. And I call architect, they draw the plan and everything,
Well, the architect should have known, your
Well,
contract.
I had architect after the guy, I had after, okay?
Okay.
Because I don't know nothing about, I'm 73 years old, I don't know nothing about rebuilding or building.
Well, I mean, what that photo clearly shows is you're encroaching on your neighbor.
Yes,
And your neighbor, I should also read into the record a comment from your, I presume your neighbor.
yes,
The property at 7411 Costner Avenue is my neighbor. The addition he made in the backyard is right next to our house. I'm not sure how far the roof or room he built needs to be from the borderline/fence, but the roof of the addition is right now on top of the fence that he already built without the permit.
that's correct.
I'm worried that all the rain and snow will go onto my property. Already had. My concern or request is that the roof of the addition should be built by the building code requirements.
And I told my construction guy to remove it, make it even with the garage. It'll be that 4 feet away from, from the fence.
Well, I don't know where the garage is, but,
It's about
You
4
need-
feet from the,
well, you need to
Neighbor.
comply with the village's setback
Yes.
requirements. And if that is approximately 2 feet from the property line
Just for the overhang,
for the overhang,
yeah.
okay? So that means the,
Yeah.
either the overhang has to be eliminated,
Yeah.
or the entire structure has to be moved or made smaller.
I'm making it even with the garage, okay? 4
I don't,
feet.
I don't,
okay,
sir, I
4
don't know
feet
where the
different between-
garage is.
Okay, 4 feet between my fence to the place there. I took it 4 feet away from, the way,
It has to be 2 feet from the property line.
I understand, but I moved it almost 4 feet. Okay, I told him to take it out, okay, to make it even with my, even garage built 50 years ago, okay? And I'm 4 feet away from the fence.
And that's what you're
So
proposing?
what is the addition that, can you just give the clear picture that?
Do we have a
garage-
survey?
Garage,
there is
they
a
have done
site
the
plan.
extension of the garage or what,
me see the
what
site
they have
plan.
done?
There it is.
Do you have a permit now?
I applied for a permit almost, 2 months ago, 2 months ago?
Okay.
And they delayed, I don't know why, I need to be finished. I built it for my grandkids to play, winter time.
When did you build the addition?
About basement addition?
Yeah.
About, I said 4 months ago. Like I said, I told my contractor to, he said, no, you don't need permit. And I saw that he put it close to neighbor, I said, move it.
So Matt, the cursor is now, I presume, at the overhang?
Where does the overhang end?
It goes on top of the fence.
Now,
Just for clarity, it looks,
it's
on
about,
one of these,
about 3-4 feet
there is
from
a
the
s-
fence.
there is a close-up site plan. I don't know if this is it, but it's in the packet. It's, first floor plan, it says. And it's got all the dimensions on it. It looks to me like the,
Can you enlarge that, please, Matt?
there it is. Yeah, 3 foot 4 inches to the overhang, and the overhang is 1 foot.
From the building wall?
Where it says line of new roof overhang
Yeah.
shown dashed. So if you
And-
follow that arrow, that's the overhang of the new addition.
So are
So
you
that-
proposing to rebuild the structure?
When you rebuild.
Are you, how will you build this? You have an existing addition.
I think so. The architect was there and the contractor. I don't see him I don't see him. He took my money
Is-
right away.
Sir, is this the drawing of, is this, does the construction match this drawing?
I believe yes.
Well, I'd need a stronger answer than that, because, Matt, could you blow it up again, please?
This one?
Enlarge the, yeah, perfect. Is that, what is that, 5 foot 4 inches, right there? That dimension from the property line to the line of the new overhang?
3 foot 4.
3 foot 4 inches?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
clearly, that's not as built, right?
Right.
Okay, so this would be compliant, right? The drawing is compliant. If you are submitting that you will make the property to match this drawing, you'll be okay.
I'll match it. I'll match it.
All right,
Like I'm waiting for the guy, like I say, I give the money for the guy and he never show. Now I got to hire somebody to remove that one.
and,
To make it even,
and we're sorry for that.
No, it's
But-
not my problem.
But
It's my problem.
clearly, I mean, if the fence is on the property line, and I can't really tell from the photo, but it appears that it's much
See that
closer to the
picture
property
there?
line than 3 feet.
One second, please. You see that section there? I think she was complaining about that section there. Where's the arrow?
The overhang.
On the
Yeah.
top.
And I'm gonna kind of make it even, about 4 or 5 feet.
It's gotta be at least 2 feet in from the property line.
Yes.
So you can make a fascia that is smooth instead of
I
overhang.
move half section, but I got, another half section.
Is someone else commenting?
No,
I heard someone.
if we just open that section, there is some cross section, for that area, So it says clearly it is in his limit, but maybe you'll have to do something for the overhang. I
That's
think,
what-
I
agreed.
think there is no issue for the garage, what I believe, right?
Is there a section
Only-
that shows this
Can you show the
addition?
section? Go
Akshana?
down, yeah,
Um,
still go down.
I'm not sure which drawing.
Section 8,
The next page. Upper right-hand corner, that's the section.
yeah, that section, Yeah,
That one right there.
Yes.
you are asking for that section, right? So,
How much is the overhang? Is it 1 foot?
It's 1 foot, 4.5 inches.
4.5?
yeah, but
That's
so
not what was.
that is in your property or out of your property? That
That's
is the
my
question.
property there. I'm already 3 feet away from, 4 feet away from the fence. Okay, before he
The
put it
edge of
close.
the overhang does not appear to be 3 feet away from the fence.
I understand that, but we're removing it, make it even, like 3 feet away.
So long as it's at least 2 feet away
Okay,
from
I'm gonna do
the
that.
property line.
I'm gonna do that,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know nothing about construction.
And
I'm gonna call
maybe
somebody.
you have to make some changes for the gutter or some slope of the roof or right, I don't know, because I don't know the
Let
details.
the builder take care of that.
Okay, I'll make it to be passed, just give me permit to do it, I gotta hire somebody to do it. Leave it like that, I can't do nothing about it.
How does that affect us?
I mean, the
Do-
second
I mean,
time
are we
came
holding
here,
up a permit
not
then?
Nathan, he was talking to me like I was, you know, like I was.
Well, sir, you
No.
did build the
I don't know,
project
I-
without a
I asked him-
permit.
I asked him, I gotta apply for a permit.
Okay,
Okay.
but
He's-
their ignorance is really no excuse, and so, you know,
Sir,
you
I
made a
thought-
mistake.
yes, I
They
did-
made a
I
mistake.
make
We're just
mistake.
trying to correct it
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
If he can, if he's willing to rebuild to meet the setbacks, then we could recommend approval. However, you know, the exterior materials and the design, we ask you to comment on.
Okay, that's fair. Elevations then again? All right, so sir, there is the addition right there, I presume, in the middle of the sheet. What, could you tell us what those materials represent? What are the materials
What is
there?
the material on the outside?
The siding, for example?
No, it's not, I don't know, answer what kind of materials, I don't know.
There is a section, I don't know, it's on the first page, just to the.
It says
yeah,
vertical
there-
plywood siding there?
Yep, just if you, as you
It's
go,
right
yeah,
there.
go a little farther, there you go, there's
Okay.
there's your list.
So you're gonna paint it? It's wood? It's gonna be painted wood?
I think so, yeah. Honestly, like I said, I don't know. He ran away and I gotta find me somebody else to do it.
What do you have right now? Is it painted?
No, it's not painting. You know, he said this one for outdoor. Okay, he gonna paint it, do something, you know, there. I don't know.
Is it sheathing? Is it plywood?
It's
Is-
plywood, I think plywood. No,
And
not.
that can't be
no.
the finish. What is the,
Yeah.
are you gonna put any siding over
No,
the plywood?
No, he said no, he's not going for siding.
You can't have it
I
be
think we
plywood.
need a better submission,
Yeah.
than,
We need
sir.
another
I mean, we
material.
can't accept plywood,
No, it's
painted
not
plywood.
plywood. It's
But,
Well, it is listed as vertical plywood siding, and that implies that it's
Not a finish.
it's not an appropriate finish for outside. I mean, if it's
Right.
plywood. If it is a manufactured type of a material that you have a sample of, and you can bring it in on the next time through to prove
you
to
mean
us
I
that
have to go
it's.
through this again?
Yes.
You know, a lot of the store that think,
Well,
honestly,
it's-
you know, it's not fair. Okay, I spent a lot of money for it. I'm gonna go to the store that think I don't need no permit, nothing. I told you I gotta
Sir,
try to fix it.
sir,
I don't
you
know too
asked
much
the
about
wrong
building.
person.
Yeah,
Pardon me?
You asked the wrong person. This village is right here. You
I
could have
know.
asked the village what the rules were.
Okay.
Hiring an architect after the fact is not helping. You hired a contractor to do some work, and you believed him. That is unfortunately not our problem.
No, I'm not saying it's your problem, sir. I'm not saying that's your problem. That's my problem. Okay, but I need something to finish it. Give me permit to hire somebody else to do it.
Submit proper materials, and we'll give you a permit to finish the job. All right, we need to see what you're proposing to use. Colors, samples, is that a flat roof? I presume it's not exposed,
flat.
so, colors, samples of the gutters and downspouts, as well as the window treatment as well. Okay? We are the Appearance Commission. We want to know what the project is going to look like when it's done. You follow?
I follow, but
Okay,
You
that's
know-
what we need.
you know what? You put me in a spot. Honestly, I think I'm gonna take the thing out. I don't need it. Because I gotta take me 3-4 months, you know, to
That-
fix it.
that-
I've been already
that's-
struggling.
that's
Already
your-
I'm struggling.
that
I've been
is-
33 years in Skokie.
That's your choice. If you
No.
want to tear it down, that's fine. It would be compliant then.
Okay. I need permit to somebody come do the work.
You have to submit documents then with materials
I understand that,
before
but
we can issue a permit. We need to see samples of the materials that are consistent with what's shown on the drawings so that we can approve them. Okay?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Okay.
I gotta find somebody to find out what kind of materials, what, you know.
Yeah, isn't it important, don't you think it would be important for your neighbors to understand what materials you're using, you're using?
My neighbor,
engineer.
Yeah, who has to look out of the window and see the construction, the addition you've put on?
You've submitted a drawing that was done by an architect. I would confer with the architect.
But at my hearing, it's not great.
I would confer with the architect that you hired to redesign to make this compliant on the materials. It's not hard to do. It's not, we're not trying to be argumentative, but
I'm not arguing, sir. Like I said, first time I will
would-
do this thing.
you've
Okay,
hired,
I hire contractor to do my job.
yeah, you've hired Michael,
Michael is
Russman.
the architect.
yeah, and he's, he would know exactly what the materials are. He would know, he would be able to guide you through
Okay.
what all of this
If I
is.
call Mike, okay,
Yeah.
send you some letter, what kind of material they are, or
We
some
need to
email.
see- We need, we
building
need to see them, the
I have to
materials.
bring everything here?
Yeah. Yeah, we need to see them. Please come on up, ma'am.
Okay, just you need the outside material to bring the sample for outside material?
The siding,
Okay,
okay, and the window trim,
okay.
paint colors for the gutters.
Yep.
Gutters all white, he did all white.
Okay.
The outside material is all like when you have outside the house with the wood, like a.
We'd like to see a sample of
Okay,
it.
we can get you a sample with that.
That's
before
fine.
We can show you what kind of material he put in the outside.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
what we want to
It's
see.
like a gray color, but he said he will paint
No,
it.
forget about color.
No, I know.
Well, that siding will need to be replaced.
Yeah,
Has to
okay.
be replaced.
Yes.
He has to be special
The
material.
plywood will not be approved. And that's what, so your architect should be able to choose a different material for you.
Okay, we'll get you that, but it's okay, we have the permit, so we can start with the.
No, not at all.
We can't
when
issue
we
a
get you the
permit
sample?
until we approve the samples and the
Okay.
appearance.
How long will that take?
Well, it depends on when you submit those, but the next Appearance
next-
Commission meeting will be in 1 month.
We have to wait
And then we
another
need at
month.
least a week to prepare for the meeting.
Mm-hmm,
The changes will need to be denoted on the plan
right.
in addition to the samples.
Okay, thank you, we'll do that.
Okay. We're sorry for your
I'm not
troubles,
happy.
but
Okay.
they were kind of self-inflicted. Do you understand the next steps?
I understand the step, okay. But it'll take me
And
one
your
more month.
architect could assist you in this if you're having difficulty.
We keep calling him, we ask him, what's your drawing
Mm-hmm,
did, whatever, tell us what do we, when we go to the meeting, we have to be prepared. He said, I sent everything to you guys. He sent everything, all the paper, all the email to you guys, what to do, everything.
what we're wanting to see
They
is
didn't
if,
mention anything, they want to see sample, nothing.
okay, since this is off to a rocky start,
I know.
we need to do our job, and that is to confirm that what you're intending to use is what is shown on the drawings.
Okay.
And before we are able to do that, we can't issue you a permit until we do that, until we see that. Okay?
And importantly, Matt just gave you his
I
card.
mean, I gotta bring you a sample of 2x4 and
Just Matt-
installation, everything.
Sir?
Only if it's
Sir, Matt-
exposed to the public, sir.
Matt gave you a card. Have your architect call staff, and you'll be able to work it out. Defer to your professional. You hired an architect. Your architect should know what to do. He'll know to call the city to get a list of everything that needs to be done to get it approved next month. It's not that hard to do. It just takes a little bit of follow-up. You've hired an architect. Use his expertise.
He can tell you
Please.
what kind of material we have there, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, architect, he could, send me the paper or something,
He's given you a drawing. I'm assuming he stamped it, so he's gonna have to stand by it anyways. Have him, if he's confused about it, have him talk to
Matt.
staff, village staff, and they'll be able to figure out exactly what you need so that you don't have to just kind of trip through another meeting next month. Just make sure you have everything lined up, and it should go fairly smooth, but just rely on your professional.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna call Michael, to send you paper, whatever, what kind of material we use and everything.
Yeah, he'll work with Matt, so.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
good luck. We'll see you in a month. Okay, the next case is case number 2021-044A, 4126 Suffield Court for Matan and Tamar Geller.
And staff has no concern with the design.
Oh,
That
boy.
was easy. Great.
Okay, want to tell us what this is new construction, I
Kind
presume?
of.
Yeah, I remember.
We, in December,
Eh,
January,
yeah,
applied
that's
for an addition. We decided not to do that, and now we're building from scratch. So it's
Okay,
similar, but
wow.
it looks similar.
Because you were gonna go up.
Yeah, we
now
were gonna
you're
go up,
going-
and now we're just
Yeah.
starting over.
And you
So
want to
wish
tell
this
us
one.
about those materials? Did you
Great.
manage, did you?
We have pictures of the colors.
Okay,
They're in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. We're getting somewhere.
so is that the existing house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will
Okay,
any of that remain
No. No.
exposed? Okay.
No, that'll all be gone. So this is like a lightish grayish blue siding that we'll be doing in all the siding areas. That's the color.
Is that vinyl or hardy? What is that?
Probably already more.
I don't know.
It's not vinyl.
I believe it's hardy.
Yeah.
And then this is the color stone that we'll be doing.
Okay.
It looks good.
The grays.
Did you pick shingles? Not that it's hugely important.
We did not pick
Okay.
Yeah, those,
Something dark, something,
like a
Oh, you're
black.
saying for the roof. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't know what you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna do like black
okay.
The darker-
And window treatments?
I would use black.
window treatments. Like on, what is that?
What
Like
color,
the-
painted,
Frame, window color.
Oh, white.
White.
White windows.
okay.
Sorry.
And that, the gable ends there, a hardy product, a vertical, hardy product, well, actually, that's all the siding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And stone in front.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is the front door glass?
In the picture, we will actually be doing a normal wood door.
Wooden.
Okay.
We didn't catch that when we submitted it. We caught it
Commissioners, any
after.
comments?
I'm okay.
I don't know if I do a black
Looks
roof,
fine.
but
Why? What color would you do?
probably more of a medium.
Like
not
the
quite as
charcoaly
black,
gray?
though.
Yeah, I hear
Okay.
that. Black might be harsh.
Oksana?
That's just
Okay.
me.
Yeah, it looks good. It's going to turn out good. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Yeah, we hope so too.
Yeah.
Sure. Like it.
Yes.
Joe, any comments?
Very nice. It's just a really nice, I like that you brought the masonry all the way around. And the vertical siding's nice. And, I didn't see the earlier submission, but,
It's very similar.
sometimes, yeah, the second floor additions get a bit chunky. I'm glad that you went with a refined design
Yeah.
like this.
I
Thank you.
love the garage, yeah.
All right, Joe,
What's
feel up
the
to
room
a
on the
motion?
end?
Let's see, my second motion. I make a motion that a certificate of appropriateness to be granted for case number, jeepers, I'm not ready. This is Suffield Court, 2021-044A, located at 4126 Suffield Court, as presented or subject to the following modifications.
Okay,
Second.
any, all in favor?
I
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed, so passed. Good luck.
Amazing. Thanks,
you very
guys.
much.
It's gonna be
Have
so
a great
fun.
night.
You'll
I
love
hope
it.
so.
A lot of decisions.
Yes. Can't wait.
The next case is case number 2021-045A at 7716 Trip for Kaj Syed.
Staff has concerns with the design. Staff recommends incorporating a gable to the addition with the ridge line running east to west instead of the proposed flat roof. Staff also suggests adding windows to the north and south elevations.
Okay. All right, we can do that.
Just let us get it up so we can see it. All right, so that addition, is that in the rear, I presume?
Yeah, in the rear, yeah, in the
Okay.
back.
Matt, drop it down to the next page, if you don't mind, there. So do you understand the comment? They're asking for a gabled roof instead of a flat roof. It's a rather long span for a flat roof, plus you do have nice lines of the existing building, which might be diminished by a big flat roof like that. I agree with the staff comments. Anyone else have any
Yeah.
thoughts?
I also agree with you, you are right.
Archana?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I
You-
think
you
it
With
needs
the
a
roof.
gable.
Yeah.
Is that something that you would consider, can consider?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can do that. But for that, we need to resubmit the plan, and again, I need to reappear for the commission, or just I need to come up with the plan?
Matt, I think the answer is yes.
We can
Um,
turn that around very quickly, but, yes, to
Yeah,
answer
I-
your question. It'll
and
take,
unfortunately, yes.
Again, I have to wait for another month because schools are approaching, and then
Um,
I-
uh,
we're more than happy to start the building plan review while the Appearance Commission is reviewing the plan. If you provide the gable, we can start the permit review, and then by the time the Appearance Commission reviews it again, within the same week, we should be able to issue a permit.
no review is already done. They just came back with some questions, so we are just fixing it and resubmitting the whatever they're asking for.
Through the building department?
Yeah, with the building department.
Okay.
They already came up with like 2 to 3, concerns.
But that's with the flat roof.
right.
No, not with the flat roof. They came up with something else. So I just need to resubmit the electrical permit, and they need some bond for $20,000. That's what they came up with. And then
Well,
Right.
and that's based on
The
the
current
electrical
drawing.
of
Correct.
the project with a flat roof.
Yeah.
They'll
Correct.
have to revisit it once you redraw it with a gabled roof.
Sure, that I can get it done in like a day or two. But what I'm saying is, can we, like simultaneously, if you can approve it, that would be easy. It's an easy job.
If,
You don't have your architect here with you, do you?
I don't have it,
Do
unfortunately.
you have any drawing capabilities?
I do, but yeah,
Garage?
I'm in IT. I can do it, but
if you made the commission, or the requirement that there is a gabled roof, I am comfortable approving it.
Okay.
If you can comment on the materials and the windows.
All right,
and-
well, let's
Yeah,
let's hold that off for a minute then, and go to the materials. Can't see them, so, tell us about the materials, the siding there, the
Hardy-
roofing,
hardy siding, same whatever I have. I'm gonna match with the existing siding.
everything to match existing,
Existing,
okay? And I suspect the roofing would probably
Shingles,
match the
yeah,
existing as
sure.
well.
Existing.
And I don't see, okay, and windows to match
Yes.
existing as well?
Yes.
The existing windows don't have all of those panes, window panes. Is that your intention to add them there, or to?
That's the bathroom
Are those
windows.
casement or double hungs with, looks like the
Margins
existings
in
are
it.
double hung,
Right.
and, yeah, it looks like the new are also double hung, but they have the muttons in there for a window pane. You like the window panes, or do you like the existing?
It depends. I mean, like, what is the code? Is there any code for
No,
that?
all be
no,
the
it's
same.
it's a matter
No,
of
that's fine.
preference.
We can keep the same.
Has to all be the same.
Yeah,
Well,
as long as
oh, God.
I'm matching the compliance, I don't have any problem.
Okay. Any other comments, folks? All right, I'm going to make a motion then, that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case number 2021-045A at 7716 Tripp Avenue with the modification that the flat roof of the addition be converted into a gabled roof, provided that such gable roof complies with all of the other standards and requirements of the Skokie building code. All materials as submitted, to match existing, period.
Second.
Windows to comply with the.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
No opposed? So passed.
Thank you.
All right, so, so get your architect to work
Sure.
on revising, and provided engineering is okay with what you submit,
Okay.
it's okay with us.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. All
Okay.
right. So I don't have to wait for another one.
No, you don't have to wait for another one.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, the next case is 2021-046A at 9220 Costner Avenue, for Pam DeBoard.
Staff has no concern with the design.
Is Pam DeBoard
Here?
here? No. Got tired of
No.
waiting?
Okay,
Not present.
go on, move on, I guess.
All right, the next case is 2021-047A. Yes, at 3855 Greenwood for Eugene Zaslavsky. Yes, you said it right. Good evening.
Good evening.
Comments?
Comments. While staff would normally not recommend an addition without windows, since the elevation isn't street-facing and sunlight is provided through other elevations, staff has no concern with the design.
Well, it's not an addition, it's just the interior remodel. She wanted just more cabinet space in the kitchen.
I'm just reading what
Oh,
was in
I'm
there.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
So you're not adding any footprint?
No.
It's just
Don't, they just, because we were closing up some windows, they wanted us to go to appearance committee. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
And it was all with permit and everything.
This piece at the back, right?
So it's,
She's just closing.
Yeah, it's
Those
just,
two hatched.
there's
okay,
just,
so is that the windows you're closing
yes,
up there?
yes.
And that was the impetus of the genesis of the comment, Matt, those two?
Yes, and I apologize for writing addition. That
Okay.
I was going by memory when I was writing the report.
Incidentally, this is one of those situations where the kitchen and door are on a side. The rear is essentially a side
Right.
setback, so it's like a 6-foot or 12-foot separation.
Mhm.
So the fact that there's no windows actually makes it a little nicer for the neighbor.
Yes, it's actually sandwiched, in a small alley, and
On
you
Greenway.
can't see the side of the house at all.
And are you gonna have any trouble matching existing?
Absolutely not. I was already at Illinois Brick, and I
You found it?
Yeah, I found it, and the homeowners are happy with it.
Good.
Okay.
Oh,
There, Jane? Feel comfortable with this one?
Yes,
All right, bring it up.
okay. I move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted to case 2021-047A at 3855 Greenwood Street as presented.
Anyone
Second.
Second? Any, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed? So passed.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank you, good luck. All right, that concludes the residential cases. Non-residential requests are, the next one is 2021-048A, 4999 Old Orchard Road, Suite A2, for George Fu.
Yes. Hi, how
Good
are you?
evening, good, thank you.
Staff has no concerns with the design. Sign size and location will need to be reviewed as part of the permit process. If relief from the sign code requirements is necessary, additional steps will be taken prior to approval.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so, what are we doing?
So, so we are renovate, well, actually, the Westfield engaged the dynamic hospitality. They want to bring a very best restaurant from city of Chicago to the village of.
We're opening a restaurant instead of a clothing store.
Right. So the existing entrance for that space is from the inner mall area, and the outside this is the east elevation, which is facing the Skokie Boulevard.
The back
Right.
part, the
The
back
back
parking
side,
lot.
the back side of the parking lot is facing Skokie Boulevard. And that area is very understated, it's no identity. So we are adding a new entrance on the east facade, and also with a patio, that with a canopy that can be visible from the outside when people drive by, and that will generate more revenue when people coming into the city, and they can even open after the mall's operation hours, so they can get more people into the space. And that this is one of the best restaurant in the city of Chicago, West Loop. It's very hip, urban, industrial look, and the Westfield make a really, really good idea to bring the restaurant in, and we are very excited to be part of the All Orchard shopping center.
We're trying to create basically a beautiful outdoor three-season veranda instead of an electric closet that is back there right now.
There's an electrical generator behind there, so we are using the green wall.
So hidden.
The ownership is value the greenery very much. They will prefer to spend extra money to maintain those walls for different seasons. So we have a planter all the way around by the patio, so it separates the buffer between the outside driveway and the dining area. So we are using the existing white brick. It's no change. That's what they have right now, but we are cutting openings, provide upper sliding doors for them to enjoy the indoor-outdoor experience.
And, I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Fu.
Yes.
But are we looking just at the sign package tonight, or are we looking at the submittal?
The change to the exterior.
Change it to
Oh, we are, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
got it.
not the signs, we'll review that.
That'll be later. Okay,
That'll be
continue, sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine. So the wood planter, what we have is like the weather teak wood. The canopy is steel canopy painted. There's one important element I have to show you is the cover of the canopy is, let me get this right. It's a corrugated, translucent fiberglass panel. That's fire rated too, okay? So during the daytime,
I don't believe that.
the light will filter through the space for very pleasure dining. At night, we will shine the light from the top, create a very warm ambient atmosphere for the nighttime dining.
Is that required to be sprinklered below?
No, it's not.
Okay.
And it's hidden behind the planter, so it goes up and down.
I'm sorry?
It's hidden behind the planters, so in summertime could be all nice and open. In wintertime, we can close and provide protection for diners.
Right.
Oh,
So it's a 4-season patio.
How large a space is that?
how large, yeah.
What's the
here.
overall space? Let me see.
Good guess.
So it's the blooming gate?
It's about this big. It's about this big on the
I'm
plan.
just curious.
Yeah, it's, I don't
No,
know.
is it
Is it
the
this?
lot in
Yeah.
There is a floor pipe there. There it is.
And the east facing, and inside, so it goes from.
So are there any parking spots we can measure it off of?
There we go. Oh, it's pretty big.
So that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very sizable. I
Yeah,
believe
okay.
we have
It's a-
that's the outside lease.
14, 13?
Yeah, that's 14 feet, so it's as big as you can make it, in other words.
Right.
That's right.
Correct, yeah. Whatever
And-
space allowable we got, they said.
And we worked
Yeah.
with Westfield numerous times back and forth to set this parameter, and that's what they approved.
Did you say that Westfield was gonna maintain the green wall as well?
No, we are.
Oh,
We are,
okay.
we are.
Is that sprinkled
Yeah.
as well? Will that be sprinkled, or is that gonna be you guys?
That's gonna be a manual adjustment.
Yeah, sprinkle, it's harder, cause especially with
Wintertime.
restaurant, wintertime, Boston
Yeah,
Pie,
yeah.
we're very good at maintaining green by manually.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the
'Cause, I mean, they
winter
take a
plan
lot
and
of
the summer
water.
plan are gonna be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
So
true.
And the winter time, if you do a sprinkler, it probably will burst as well.
Yeah,
So-
no, I get
so
it.
we
I
have
just,
that.
it's just a little, it
It's a
takes a lot of
nightmare.
maintenance,
Oh,
so.
no, we're not. We're in
um,
the business of cooking food now.
That's why
We're
I
not
asked.
gardeners.
That's exactly
Yeah,
why
we
I
wanna make
asked.
it beautiful, but it's gotta be easy.
Yeah, they will have a service contract just for the.
Yeah, so you'll have,
yes,
okay,
yeah.
yeah, so it's not gonna be your wait staff running
No,
around trying to
professional
water.
will be taking care of it.
Because it's, yeah, because they're beautiful.
Right.
And it's fantastic. I'm glad you're doing it, but without the proper maintenance, they're not that
Oh, no,
beautiful.
we're,
So,
Is
um,
it around 2,500 square feet? Does that
That
sound about
sounds
right?
about right.
Inside, the outside patio?
Yeah. Or is that big?
No,
I think
probably
it's smaller.
It's smaller.
think it's
not that
smaller
big.
than
It's
Okay,
not that
smaller
big.
than
It's
that,
smaller.
yeah.
And so let's take it back to the materials there. The planter wall, is that reclaimed
That's
wood?
a weather teak wood. Weather teak.
Teak,
Teak.
With a tick.
Wood.
Weather
Nice.
teak.
leather teak,
A natural product.
Natural product.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh.
perfect.
Yeah.
really nice.
Looks good to me. Anybody else?
It looks good, yeah.
All good?
Mm-hmm.
Oksana?
Yeah.
Wanna make a motion then?
Yeah.
All right.
I make a motion that certificate of appropriateness be granted for case number 2021-048 located at 4999 Old Orchard Road as presented.
Second.
All
Looking
in-
forward for the
all-
new restaurant.
All in favor?
And
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed, so passed.
We'll
Good
drop
luck.
some invite for the opening.
excellent.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fine.
What is your
Uh,
name?
My name is Fabio, man.
Yeah, you are the guy.
You are a top chef.
Yeah.
You are a top
Yes,
chef.
yes.
I didn't win it.
I know, I was like, I love
Well,
it.
essentially you did. You're all over the place. So
I
we
know,
remember you.
I'm
So.
like, I recognize that voice, I'm like, wait, I know that's,
I choose the restaurant, not the TV part after. But yeah, we're doing all right. Like,
awesome.
Good luck.
to get back in business. It's been a rough year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Good luck to you
The
both.
fact
Thank
that
you
you're
guys.
still-
God bless you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
But
so great to see you.
I just had a question. Where exactly this is located in Old Orchard?
This is right adjacent to Nordstrom.
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 Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so this is between Nordstrom and Maggiano's. What is that?
Yeah,
Maggiano's?
Maggiano's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Oh,
it's
nice.
right adjacent, right
That's a
Used
good
to be-
location, yeah.
Used to be, what was the clothing store there?
Gap Kids.
Gap Kids. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
limited to
so you
us.
have an east-west, you have it come in
Yeah,
an east.
we have the
west.
entrance in the court inside the mall.
And outside.
But we also, because the problem is that everybody, it's a big parking lot. There is nothing, even from Skokie Boulevard, right?
Yeah.
It's too far. You're not really gonna see it.
Yeah.
So, but if you park there, at least you don't have to go all the way around it to get into the restaurant.
Perfect.
And we're gonna be the only restaurant with the entrance in the back parking lot. So hopefully
Yeah,
we get some people.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be the first.
You'll be the first.
Yeah.
That's
Awesome.
right.
Awesome.
You know, we put what's the, you
We're
know,
we're
that's
trendsetters.
the existing what it looks like.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Right now, it's just nothing there, it's no identity.
Right,
So we're taking the opportunity to make this something amazing.
that'll be pretty.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah,
be very nice.
that'll help.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
All right,
Very
thank
nice.
you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Enjoy your night. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, wrapping up is case number 2020-022A at 5115-17 Suffield Terrace for Victor Melnikoff. Are they here?
Are they here?
Is Victor here?
They're not
Once,
here.
twice,
Suffield Terrace.
gone.
So this, we could discuss it though.
Okay.
It's just it's a project that you approved previously.
Yeah,
It's just a change to the windows.
Got it. Julie?
okay. This item was originally approved in 2020. Windows have been removed from the south elevation. The petitioner is to confirm facade materials and colors at the meeting. Staff has no objection with the design. Do we know anything about colors, materials?
It's just the same as.
I would assume, yeah, they
Yeah.
unchanged.
They just changed the style, shape of the windows?
They removed them. I'm trying to find the south elevation.
I have to say, this applicant has done a really good job with this property.
Yeah.
It's really, really well maintained. Which surprised me, because I went back to Google Earth to just check it out, and it was an old picture, and it was a disaster. And when I walked by it, it was like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
really, really impressive.
Much nicer.
the only thought I had, and it wasn't, I'm sure they went through all of the, proper design guidelines and stuff, but, the only concern I had was turning radiuses of trucks getting back there, but it does clean up that whole back area.
Yeah, it's
And I'm sure
tight.
they walked through, I'm sure they figured it out,
Yeah.
and,
We do keep track of all that.
and nothing makes me more annoyed than trucks kind of driving design, because they can drive. And they, it's like, everybody's like, oh, you need more space, but when you see a truck driver in River North, they don't seem to have a problem.
Right.
Yeah, that's north, so it's along here.
It's
I
what
can't find an
side?
elevation. You see it.
Oh, it's the south elevation, yeah.
It's in here. North, here's the south. These are big drawings, so it takes it.
There you go. All right, so,
That's where they're being removed right there on the left.
is that the original there, Matt,
I don't,
or is that the
No.
revised?
it's up here.
Oh,
Yeah, there were windows through here, I believe.
So they don't need 'em.
What was the date on the original?
2020.
2020 dash
2020.
022.
'22?
Yeah, 22A.
Is that it right there? Oh, I see, it was a little bit more symmetrical.
It's these that are changing.
They're
Right.
taking them out completely or just changing them?
They look like they've changed in
It looked like they had
size.
more
Yeah, they're a little
windows.
more random looking.
That's a different elevation. Is it? Oh, there we go. That's the
Instead of being uniform, they're,
That's very odd. Why?
The earlier one looked better.
I can't really say that it bothers me much, one way or the
I don't
other.
know if it makes any
Yeah, it's
difference. I mean,
probably-
it's not facing residential.
It's probably responding to offices or something inside.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't
And
have,
they got rid of the square windows that
Right.
were in that middle band as well.
Right.
oh, here.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Staff has no objection.
Can we do
Yeah,
that?
I think we can.
Did they change the materials or anything, or colors, everything's the same?
Not that I've heard, so,
We can qualify,
yeah.
Provided it's the same?
provided it's the same. Julie, can you do it?
Okay, I will move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case 2020-022A at 5115-17 Suffield Terrace, provided the windows are all the same and matching, and
Yeah, that no material changes
there are
from the
no
previous
material
submission.
changes from the previous submission.
Hang on a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No opposed? So passed. All right.
So
Okay.
we had the one on Costner, it's a sunroom, the applicant isn't here. If you wanted to take a look at it.
It's pretty simple. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
really
a-
simple.
And the staff has no
Costner?
concerns. Sure,
No.
let's take a look.
Which one?
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh.
not listed. Is it?
9220. yeah, it says there's no concern with the design, I mean, why do we?
Yeah, they're not even breaking through the wall of the
Yeah.
house, it's got a, like a completely separate.
And it's in the backyard, it appears.
Yeah.
Can you go to the site plan?
So it's well within.
So it's real similar to the
Side,
one
yeah.
that we spanked earlier.
But designed, actually
But it's-
designed,
it's
yeah.
designed and submitted for permit.
But it's far enough from the lot line.
Yeah, it meets the required setbacks. My concern is that, we have some transition right now, which is why you're seeing more of me. My concern is that we didn't communicate with the applicant, and perhaps she wasn't aware that she needed to be here tonight, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see any reason why we can't approve it, it's pretty basic.
And those knee wall, what does the knee walls say? Superior form knee wall?
I can't read that.
Super foam,
Super foam?
yeah,
So that's in the stud cavity then?
yeah, we're pretty, yeah,
It's like a, it's foam with, like an aluminum,
So it's a composite panel?
Yeah, it's like what you would
with
see
foam
in
in
a,
between, yeah.
in a prefabricated, three-season room.
And, but what's the finish then? Is it metal skinned? Is it, hardy skinned, some sort of cement board? Super foam,
That
huh?
wouldn't be on the outside, would it? It's not a
Yes,
heated
it's,
space?
it is the material.
Is that
um,
not a heated space? The
Uh,
three-season room? Is
Yeah,
that what that is?
It's a three-season, it's not even attached, and there's no, entrance from the house to it, you have to walk outside to get into it.
Yep.
Okay,
Um, it's, you know, it's
it's like a big shed.
It's
Attached to the house.
it's a really simple prefabricated, three-season room.
I don't have any, on the color, I don't have any information.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna go with your, well, I'm okay with it.
It's not very attractive, but it's okay. And it's at the back, right?
Yeah.
Super foam.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's,
nor I.
I never knew it was called that, but it is, it's a hard foam, it's like a hard,
But it's gotta have a skin on it.
and then it has like an aluminum skin on either
Yeah.
Oh,
side.
well, then
It's like a
maybe
panel.
metal,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
okay.
It's
So
Slide
like
it
a-
into the grooves, I mean,
It's a
the way
metal
you build
tent.
this is, it's all
A metal
modular.
tent,
Tent.
yeah. Just like a metal shed adding to the
I'm a little
house.
concerned if I Google what would come up.
It's highly flammable.
Okay.
Um,
Well, what do you do?
well, the appearance is fine, if it meets all other, if it passes
Match
other muster.
existing, it's not gonna be purple with a red
It's like a
roof or.
sandwich ice cream.
And it's not actually attached to the house?
It is attached, it's not, they're not breaking through the exterior wall though.
There's no doorway.
Yeah.
It's like an outdoor three-season.
My screened-in porches used to have a door to it, and now it does not, so I have to go outside to get to mine. So it's not ridiculous, it can be done.
If it fits within the context of the existing house and neighborhood, and
Sure.
if that's the
Um,
condition, then we could apply it.
Anybody have any objections to it? Then I will move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case number 2021-046A at 9220 Costner Avenue as presented.
As long as it's not purple, I'll agree.
Provided-
second it.
Provided that the colors are of an acceptable earth tone
Match existing structure.
to complement the existing house coloring.
Yep,
Anyone second?
second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No opposed, so passed. Good. We cleaned the docket.
I'm envious of that little screen room, I'm itching my legs from the mosquitoes.
It's nice to have an enclosed porch.
They're completely
Water.
almost flew me away.
He
have a question. Are we still on?
Are we adjourned?
No, Matt, do you have anything? Yes, but do we have anything else?
That's it, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Then we are adjourned.
Hold off on that, Joe. Just 1 second.
All right, mics are down.